Hey everybody, this is Craig Cottle, the Director of Nature Reliance School. Got a good friend of mine on Facebook, Malcolm Coder, who I've never met in person, who I contacted about some of the gear he's been making. He makes a lot of fantastic gear under the name of his company, the Hidden Woodsman. Now, he is not the Hidden Woodsman, he's made that pretty clear, but his name of his company puts out some fantastic gear that he puts together. He's got a really good marriage between some old school methodology and some new school materials. So we're going to take a look at some of the gear he's got, and we really appreciate the fact that you joined us. So here is the beauty of this gear. I grew up doing a whole lot of period correct reenacting, such that I handmade a lot of leather goods, and I still do from time to time. Possibles bags and hunting rifle pouches and knives and knife sheaths and stuff. I really like working with leather. What Mr. Coder has done is he has taken some of the concepts behind some bushcrafting materials that back in the day may have been made out of canvas or leather, and he has made them into some fine products with some fantastic stitching. And one of those is being his haversack. I don't know which of his gear pieces are some of the ones that are the best selling, but I can tell you right now, I've been carrying this haversack in a number of ways already. I've been utilizing it to carry a lot of books when I'm doing some nature study on my own. I have carried it and put basically in our survival classes when I teach, I bring literally a bag full of knives for people to look at different knives and stuff of that nature. And I have crammed this bag full of knives and carried it around for people to practice with those knives. So this haversack has worked out exceptionally well for that purpose. It carries a lot of gear, it's comfortable to carry, and any number of things that you could utilize that you might figure out that you could utilize it for, I think you should go for it. What he also sent me, and this is my favorite camouflage pattern in the whole wide world, so me and Malcolm get along really well in that regard, ATAX. This is an ATAX AU. I believe this is the Billy Pot bag. I'm not sure. I just know that it's a fantastic bag that has a little bit of water, not necessarily proof, but water repellent, that is for sure. What I've done with this bag already is I have dunked it in the water such that it demonstrates that it repels the water from whatever gear is in there. I've also carried water with it, such that when I have a need to bring water to a particular campsite, maybe I just want to put out a campfire, maybe I want to bring water so it can be purified from one location to another, it works really well. Now this bag right here is a fire bag, like a tinder bag, and again, it has the same properties. It is designed to be able to repel water so that you can put fire tinder in here, all your fire making supplies, and it's got, again, all the fantastic stitching on it. It has the extremely strong buckles and all that goes along with that. In this little pouch right here, we have an actual fire pouch. So in essence, what this would be perfect for, and what I've used it for so far, is to keep a good flint striker kit in it. And I'm not talking about ferro rod, I'm talking about a flint striker kit. I had a couple bags that I made like this that I always carried my char cloth, making tin, my flint striker, my actual flint, some tinder, as well as a button. If you don't know what the button's thrown in there for, you should know what a button is in a fire making kit for. So if you don't know what it is, send me a message down below and I'll let you know. But also he's got a little belt pouch, and this belt pouch, and this particular one is a dark brown, and it's got cordura on both sides. It's got a fantastic buckle. I mean, this is one of those bomb-proof pouches that you could put whatever you wanted to put into it. If you wanted to utilize this to carry a compass, GPS, you could put your fire starting kit in this and carry nothing but this. This could be anything that you wanted it to be as far as a small item carrying bag. So fantastic little bag that we've got right here. Now what he also has is some larger packs, and he actually made a one-of-a-kind that I ended up buying from him because I wanted it. It's a fantastic bag, but he did not want me to show it on camera because it was a new prototype. As well, it's got a coloration pattern on it that I don't think he's going to offer, so he's afraid for me to put it out there and people want it. With that said, I carried that bag for Man, it was 2 days. It was 2 days on a land nav course where when I always teach a land nav course, I'm usually the assistant instructor, one of our other instructors teaches. And in that course, basically, I'm carrying all the medical gear in case somebody has a medical condition. I'm carrying enough water for basically everybody to have some water while they're out there, and I'm talking a class of 15 to 20 people. So in that regard, I had carried a lot of gear in that bag just so that we could run this class. The bag carried well. The straps are thick, they are exceptionally strong. And again, throughout all of these, you'll notice that the stitching is like bomb-proof, the way he's put these things together. They're fantastic. It's much like the gear that your bushcrafters, your bushmen, your reenactors would be carrying today, just put into some newer materials. So for me, coming up in a background where I carried that stuff for basically a living for a long time, in essence, these bags are the marriage of old school mentality, old school gear types with new materials. I don't think they can be beat if you're interested in that type of stuff. So there you have it, a gear review on just a few of the many pieces of gear that you can get from the Hidden Woodsman. So thanks again, Malcolm. Really appreciate all the correspondence back and forth. I always enjoy talking to you. And for those of you who are not familiar with the Hidden Woodsman, check it out. I love this gear. And always, we'll have the links below for a number of things. We'll make sure you have a link for the Hidden Woodsman website as well as the Facebook page. And make sure you subscribe to our Carbon TV channel. We really appreciate the fact that you're going to be following us on Carbon TV now as well as on YouTube. So if you subscribe to that channel, it's really going to help increase the reach that we have at Nature Reliance School. As always, come on, join in. Let's learn together.